All right, team, welcome back to TNT Digital Mindset. Today, I'm really excited to dive into some cutting-edge stuff. I've been poring over the latest research on digital trends, and honestly, it's fascinating. I've even leveraged some advanced AI, yeah, you heard that right, to break down the core insights. This way, we can get straight to the actionable strategy. So without further ado, let's jump in.
Let's get straight to it. If your plan to scale your expertise is to just record a bunch of videos, throw them online, and then wait for the cash to roll in, you're not just using an old strategy. You're literally building your business on a foundation that has crumbled. We're about to dissect exactly why that old model is obsolete and show you the system that has completely replaced it. And look, this isn't just my opinion. This is a market reality. We're hearing this from operators who are actually in the trenches building multi-million-dollar businesses in this exact space. The game has totally changed, and clinging to that old playbook, it's not just ineffective, it's a liability. So what's happened? The entire market has flipped on its head. For years, online courses worked because information itself was scarce. Getting access was the value. Well, that's over. Information is now a commodity. It's everywhere. It's free, and its perceived value is crashing. The new premium, the thing that's actually scarce and valuable, it's transformation. Delivering a real, tangible, human-led outcome. That's the only game worth playing now. And why the massive shift? Two big reasons. AI and free platforms like YouTube. I mean, think about it. They can deliver raw information better, faster, and for zero cost. When your main product is competing against an infinitely available, totally free alternative, your business model is, by default, broken. Okay, so to really get the new playbook, we have to tear down the old one first. Let's dissect the four most common models that are just failing in this new world, so you can see exactly where the traps are. First up, the model where almost everyone starts. Straight one-to-one coaching or consulting. Now, the promise here is awesome for the client, right? High customization, all your attention. But the scalability trap is a killer. There's zero leverage. You're trading your time one-to-one for money. That means your income is hard capped by the number of hours in a day. That's not a scalable system. That's just a high-paying job. All right, next up is the model so many people see as the key to that sweet, sweet recurring revenue, the low-ticket membership. Recurring revenue. It sounds so seductive, doesn't it? But the reality is an operational nightmare. You are stuck on a constant content treadmill, churning out stuff just to fight off high churn rates. And those small incremental payments, they absolutely destroy your cash flow. It's a ton of effort for very, very little leverage. Model number 3. This is the big one we started with, the classic, pre-recorded, set it and forget it online course. This model's biggest flaw is that promise of passive income. It completely ignores the fact that what you've created is a low-value asset. You've just packaged up information. In a world where ChatGPT can give someone a custom roadmap for free, your library of PDFs and videos has lost almost all of its perceived value. And finally, we have the live cohort model. This is the one that tries to fix the engagement problems that we see with the traditional course. And cohorts are definitely an improvement. They promise higher engagement, which is great. But they bring back that old time trap. They need you to be there live. They also create huge pacing issues. People learn at different speeds. The ones who fall behind get discouraged, they disengage, and they never get the result they paid for. So if all of those models are broken, what's the new playbook? What actually works? Well, it's not about picking just one of them. It's about architecting a hybrid system. And that system is the 3C transformation engine. This engine isn't just a course. It's a system designed to deliver a specific result. It has 3 integrated parts. First, a dialed-in curriculum that gives people the step-by-step pathway. Second, leveraged coaching that provides real accountability. And third, a curated community that provides connection and that crucial peer-to-peer support. You know why this model works? Because it's built on a foundation that AI and automation simply cannot replicate. Things like your hard-earned wisdom, true human accountability, and that sense of connection you only get from peer-to-peer learning. This is your strategic mode. This is what makes you irreplaceable. Look, having the right model is only half the battle. Execution is everything. And the most leveraged way to execute is actually a little counterintuitive. It's called the prototype first method. The core idea here is simple but powerful. You sell it before you build it. I mean, you flip the entire creation process on its head. No more building in a cave for months or years, hoping people will want it. This method de-risks the entire venture, and it guarantees you have market fit from day one. So here's how it works. Step 1. You define a super specific zero to hero outcome. What result are you promising? Then, instead of building anything, you go talk to your ideal clients. You do interviews to validate their pain points. Based on those conversations, you sell your very first prototype cohort. Then, you teach that curriculum live, co-creating it with their real-time feedback. And only then, once it's proven and validated, do you package those recordings into a truly evergreen, scalable product. Okay, so this brings us to a really clear strategic choice. The market has moved on, and that forces a decision. You can either adapt, or you can become a dinosaur. And the choice is this simple. Are you an information seller competing in a commoditized market that's just a race to the bottom? Or are you a transformation architect, designing and building high-value systems that actually deliver guaranteed outcomes? One is a losing game. The other is how you build a durable, scalable business for the future. So this leaves you with one critical question to ask yourself, and you need to be honest. Look at your offers right now. Are you selling people access to a folder full of videos, or are you selling them a predictable result? Your next move is clear. Stop competing with free. Stop selling information. Start architecting transformation. That is the only model that has real leverage in the world we live in today. For more no BS frameworks to help you build that, subscribe to TNT Digital Mindset.